Well, we are here at Ava Lily's birthday party. We went to a ski hill. Well, not really a ski hill. I guess a tubing hill. The ski hill appears to be on the other side of the woods. A tubing hill where they just... Anyway. Looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. I won't be doing it. I have jeans on and I've tubed many times in my life.
Mom has tights on, so you can do it.
Yeah, I probably won't. But it does look like a lot of fun. It's a beautiful day here. It's +2. +2. So... I think when it's a little colder, the snow is a little slicker and a little faster. I see some of the tubes going down the hill at a pedestrian rate. So, not my cup of tea. I wanted to reach out to everybody. We're rushing around here getting to the ski hill, but tubing hill. But want to talk to everybody about what took place last night. No, it wasn't just that Rose Run Versatile made a break and that we're putting the hobbles on her and qualifying her Thursday. That's another video for another time. What I'm talking about is the sale in Australia. I told everybody in the webcast the other day and in our videos at the start of the week that Daniel Cordina, who's become a good friend of mine, asked us, listen, Darren, hi buddy, Darren and Robbie wanted to know if we would buy position on a horse with them again this year. You know, obviously, Rockin' Lulu won the other day. The Rockin' Lulu filly, Rockin' Down Under, won the other day. And obviously, Girl from Oz won the Pink Bonnet Stakes last week. Oh, you don't, buddy. Also, and I said, yeah, I mean, for the right price. Keep in mind, I don't want to go there and, hey, we like this Captain Treacherous and some beach somewhere and this one and that one. And I said, Daniel, I'm still after value. I'm always after value. And are these girls with you?
My birthday party just started.
Are those with you?
Yes.
Okay, well, you can walk in. If you can walk in with them and Mommy. Ollie and I will stay here and wait for Mom, okay? So Ava's friends are just arriving now. Amy gets neurotic when she gets a little bit late. I know I like to be early for everything also. No, just wait. You and me can wait till Mommy. No? All right, go on. If you want to go with them. So Amy gets a little neurotic when she's close to being late. The party started at 10. It was 9:45 or 9:50, and we were on the other side of the hill. Apparently, you have to drive all the way around to the tubing side, so Amy was having a little conniption fit. Anyway, my take on it is simple. It's Sunday. It's our daughter's birthday party. Who cares? It'll be a couple minutes late. So, anyway, everybody's happy now. Everybody's getting here. I see all the little girls running in. All 15 of them. 15 9-year-olds on a two-bill. There's not enough drink in this Starbucks cup. I'm going to try and just play security today if I can. I know that probably won't work, but it'll be a lot of fun. But my God, all these little girls running around, squealing and roaring. Oh, I'd rather break 3 or 4 horses this morning than go with these kids. But nevertheless, we're here now. We're here to have fun, and we will, one way or another. So, as I was saying, last night we had the horses sell. Daniel had Daniel had messaged me before the sale and said, listen, a cousin of mine has a Sebastian K selling. The Sebastian Ks are not being received well here. I said, well, they moved to Ohio because people are having a little trouble with them here. I personally like them. I think Knockdown Dragout has a lot of talent, obviously, but she has to get it all put together, and I think Aki is well on his way to polishing her up the way she needs to be, which is good. And I think that goes back to just an immaturity thing, right? Same with Sebastian Yu. He was a runaway, schooled great the other day. Johan can be a bit of a handful, but now you look at Won My Heart Hanover, just a sweetheart. Little goofy getting out the door of the barn, for those of you that have been there, but on the track, in the sets, doing her work, 100% all business. And I like that. I like the Sebastian Ks. So I said, well, Daniel, how much does your relative think your filly's going to go for? They did a video of the filly, by the way. Nice filly, a little bit small. Look, to me on the video, she towed out just a hair, which is not a big deal with trotters. But when you're looking at the horses and you're trying to price them, if you're just a trainer in Australia, say you are looking for a trotter. Okay, I got a race against the Muscle Hills over there. I got a race against the Father Patrick's, the one that was selling yesterday too. We got a race against all these American-bred trotting sires and Australian ones. And she's a little bit small, a little bit towed out. He said, well, he's hoping she'll bring 15. I said, he's going to be sorely mistaken. She's not going to bring 15. She didn't get anywhere close. No problem, honey. She brought $5,000. So Daniel messaged me right after. He said, we bought her for $5,000. I think his cousin's name is David. He said, David would like to stay in for a third. He said, you, me, and David buy a third, or you and I buy a half. And I said, hold on. First off, you signed my name. I said, the problem with that is all our clients are going to see it. And even if you didn't sign my name, in good faith, I have to offer the horse up to the clients. Unless you're telling me that this is a closed sale and is not eligible to be a member of the stable, which would be kind of disappointing. I said, I have to offer this horse up to the stable. I said, Daniel, it's not that she's a cheap horse. You know, she was bought for $5,000, but at the same time, we have people all over the world that want to get in for different budgets. And buying a horse in Australia, it for some of them might be a little bit concerning enough, but when you factor in the price, watching the videos from Darren and Robbie and now Matt, I think that I'll get to him in a second. I think that it would be unfair for me to not allow them to. So if it's all the same to you, I'd appreciate it if we could. So that was that. He said, no problem. We're going to be offering up a position of, we're going to be taking a position in the Sebastian K filly. That was $5,000. Now I got a number of videos from our trainers. Now Daniel had said to me, he said, Anthony, there's another young man that you met over here. His name's Matt. That would be Kanga's brother. Matt Rue is his name. And Matt also has a decent stable, does really well, and was hoping to get involved with the stable.ca and figure out how it works so he can work his own syndication type fractional ownership stable over there. And I said, yeah, no problem. Matt's a good guy, does good, has a really nice barn. Sure, if we can. I said, Daniel, you have to understand, we're right in the heart of staking season, so it's hard for me to offer up any insight. What I can do is promise to try. So we'll see. What's up, bud?
Mom needs your help.
She needs my help? I'll be in just a second, okay? Okay, so we're gonna make this quick. Darren sent me a bunch of videos, so did Robbie. Matt sent a couple of horses he liked, and I told him, I said, guys, just don't be in there trying to buy a Captain Treacherous and thinking that we're gonna buy a piece of it. You know, you have to be able to show me value. Show me what you think the horse was worth, show me what it went for, and then we'll make a decision. But if you just went in to buy an expensive horse just to say you did, I can't imagine a lot of our clients would be too interested. I know I wouldn't be. So this didn't really change what they were looking at, which is smart, but it did change. It did change in the way they went about picking their horses. So Darren had shown us some. Matt liked the Captain Treacherous filly. He also liked War We Needy filly that was in the sale, and obviously I liked the War We Needy filly. I thought she looked a lot like Capistrano, a lot like Rockin' Down Under even, and Robbie liked her also, but Robbie liked a different War We Needy filly. He also liked the Captain Treacherous, but he liked this, and he's watching, he liked two of them, but he also had this War We Needy filly, big, strong, looked a little bit like War We was up in the video, in her video, but man, oh man, she's a good looking filly. So I was keeping an eye on those two also, and the He's Watchings, and Darren had picked out the colt that he liked, so and a couple other ones, but you could tell he was leaning towards, where did I put it? He was leaning towards that particular colt. So the sale goes, we buy the Sebastian K. I had a couple of people ask me about it, and then Darren, Daniel messaged me. He says, "Oh, Darren's pretty happy. He got the colt that he wanted." I said, "Oh, cool. Which one was it again?" He said, "The Always Be Mickey colt," and he was a good-looking colt out of a very, very strong family. Darren thought he'd bring 30, and I told him, "Listen, I don't want to speak at a class, but if it brings 30, we could probably buy 20, 25. It brought $20,000. He was pretty pumped, and I'm coming, and he bought the colt.
Mommy needs your help right now. There's too many kids in there.
Okay, I'll be in 1 minute, honey. Relax.
She wants you to come
Hey,
in right now.
Skedaddle. I'll be in 1 minute. Little kid, she's 9. 15 of them in there waiting for me. Anyway, as you heard, I'm being summoned. So Darren was pumped, got the colt that he wanted. He got the Always Be Mickey colt, really, really good looking sort. Again, you guys are going to get all the pedigrees, all the videos for all the horses. And then Matt Rue got the War We Needy filly that he wanted. He was pretty pumped about that. She went for 19,000, I think. And then Robbie bid on a couple and ended up with the War We Needy filly that I liked. This was the bigger, stronger War We Needy filly. All three of those out of strong families, and then the Sebastian K. Now the beauty about these horses is they do the staking right there at the sale. So I think there's 2,300 added, and then like later on in the year there's like a nomination fee for 400. But for the most part, all of our staking, everything is done for these horses. So pretty big day. We bought 4 horses, positions in 4 horses. What those positions are will be up to you, be up to me, will be up to Daniel and our 3 trainers. I know Matt was really excited to get involved with us. Robbie and Darren, again, we're building a good rapport with both of those trainers, and I think given the fact that they've already won with both the horses we bought last year is a feather in their cap, and leaves me feeling optimistic anyway. So we have a stake for 120,000 coming up, I hope. I don't know how it works. I assume they're both going to be in that stake or in that day. Hope they go well, both Rockin' Down Under and Girl from Oz. And we got 4 new horses. So I'll send you all the literature out on them. I'll get Kelly to put it out, all their pedigree, the videos from the trainers about the horses, what they liked about them, what they saw in them, you know, what they thought they were worth, and then obviously the billing information. So Daniel said he couldn't really get me the specific information till Tuesday or Wednesday when he gets the invoice, which is odd, but whatever. The way it works is I think you can add $2,300 to $2,500. This is all in Australian money also, which is about 90 cents on the Canadian dollar. So we're ahead a little bit. For you Americans out there, you're way ahead. It looks like about $2,300 to $2,500 added. So for instance, the Sebastian K would be somewhere in the range of 7,500 Australian dollars, which is just under $7,000 Canadian, and so on and so forth. I'm sure you can do the math. So that's what we were up to yesterday. That's what we did. I'm being summoned and yelled at because there's 15 little ankle biters in there ready to torture Daddy for the next 3 hours, but that's okay. It's my daughter's birthday and I'm happy to be a part of it. So I'm off to the tubing mountain. You guys are off. Well, it's Monday now. You're probably off to work, but lots to think about, lots going on, lots of videos this week. We had a bit of an odd training day on Saturday, but a real good training day for most. It was cut short by beautiful weather. So I'll talk about that also in the 2-year-old section and in the opening. So for us, we have the ability to buy into 4 Australian yearlings. A Sebastian K filly that was really inexpensive at $5,000. Again, you'll see the pedigree in the video for her. A Always Be Mickey colt that Darren was really, really enthusiastic about. He got him for 30% less than he thought he would have to pay for him. We got him. And we got 2 War We Needy fillies. I really like this breed, you know. The problem with War We Needy himself, he was a fantastic horse, but he got bred to inferior mares. So anytime you can find, anytime we can find a good-looking War We Needy with some class and some back class and some meat on the bones, so to speak, it's going to be a horse I'm going to be interested in. They're durable, they're tough, and they like their work. So that's what took place yesterday. We are potentially 4 horses bigger than we were the day before. And how that looks for all our clients will be up to you. I know there is a list of maybe 10 or 12 people that want it in. They will have selections first, and then everyone else will be more than able to buy whatever shares they want. So that's it. I'm going to the tubing hill. You guys go to work. I will talk to you very, very soon.